Oh, this is exciting. Here we go. How are you all doing out there? You all right? Hope you're good. Yeah, welcome to the Home Waters album launch in Shea Carter. Here we are. Looking forward to playing for you tonight. Going to be playing some songs from the new album, obviously, but also I've had some requests, so I'm going to be playing some of those too. It's kind of a free gig tonight, but a kind of a pay-as-you-feel situation. So if you do want to donate an entry fee, you can. There's a PayPal link floating around somewhere. It's paypal.me/Sam Carter Music if you want to donate. And even better than that, you can buy a copy of the album. That's a great way to support. So I hope you enjoy the show. Hope we get through it without any technical hitches. You know, it was all new stuff to me. So yeah, let's go for it. This is called The Forge. I grew up where the ground shook to the sound of the smith striking down on the anvil. And I saw my name in the furnace flame when the day came to take up the mantle. Well, I'll stoke the fire, oh yes, I'll stoke the fire, and smoke will pour from the chimney with a myth and a voice as my tools of choice. I'll be down at the forge if you need me. Well, word gets around, I'm the talk of the town, 'cause I know what the folks here are after. Turn a phrase just right, and it catches the light like a blade in the hands of a master. Well, I'll stoke the fire, oh yes, I'll stoke the fire. From far and wide they seek me for a tale so sharp it could puncture the dark. I'll be down at the forge if you need me. One line from me, and the pauper's king of all he sees. One line from me, and the king swinging from the gallows tree. Well, the smith's hammer's still, and from up on the hill I can take in the sounds in the valley. Every mercy plea, every curse on the breeze is a spark to the cinders inside me. Now I'll stoke the fire, oh yes, I'll stoke the fire. From far will never be easy. Every true story told turns lead into gold. I'll be down at the forge if you need me. Every true story told turns lead into gold. I'll be down at the forge if you need me. Stop it, stop it. So I'll play you a song now by, this one's by Sandy Denny. And this is a song that I've been singing for a while. And Home Waters was the place I've decided to put it finally, to put it out there. So I hope you enjoy it. This is called Bushes and Briars. I can't believe that it's so cold and there ain't been no snow. The sound of music, it comes to me from every place I go. Sunday morning there's no one in church, but the clergy's chosen man. He is fine, I won't worry about him. He's got the book in his hand. Well, there's a bitter east wind and the fields are swaying, the crows around their nests, and I wonder what he's in there saying to all those souls at rest. I see the path which led to the door, and the clergy's chosen man. Bushes and briars, you and I, where do we stand? Well, I wonder if he knows I'm here, watching the briars grow, and all these people beneath my shoes. I wonder if they know that there was a time when every last one knew a clergy's chosen man. Where are they now, thistles and thorns upon the sand? I can't believe it, it's so cold and there ain't been no snow. The sound of music, it comes to me from every place I go. Sunday morning there's no one in church, but the clergy's chosen man. Bushes and briars, thistles and thorns upon the land. Thank you very much. So this next song is a song that I wrote about a certain cataclysmic event in recent times. That one we've almost all forgotten about. Yeah, this one's in a different tuning to the last one. So this is I want to kind of give you that sort of folk club feel as much as possible. So there'll be a bit of this going on. Yeah, how are you all doing out there? Oh, there's people. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Oh, this is called Fly the Flag. this old ship is sinking fast. We nail our colours to the mast for one more fight. And where the captain should be sat, a bulldog in a bowler hat is out to bite. Fly the flag and plunder. Why the flag again? It's the pride behind the blunder. A flag that flies in vain. The captain barks his last command. Shoot every stranger where they stand to save our lives. Friendly fire ignites the seas as allies become enemies before our eyes. Fly the flag and plunder. Why the flag again? It's the pride behind the blunder. A flag that flies in vain. And this war they wage, and this aimless rage is not mine. And this war they wage, and this aimless rage is not mine. So we can raise this tattered rag and brag we've got our country back, but what's the cost? The 12 gold stars that lit the way have vanished in the light of day, and now we're lost. Fly the flag and plunder. Why the flag again? Oh, it's the pride behind the blunder. A flag that flies in vain. A flag that flies in vain. Thank you. There's a lot less heckling than usual. I like that. I like this, you know. Somebody. Listen to that going on. So I'll do a request now. This one's for Eddie and Anne Green, who used to run Willow's Folk Club in Kirkham in Lancashire. And I've played there and it's marvellous. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, here's a song about domestic violence. This is called Yellow Sign. On a November day, in an East End cafe, there's a fight kicking off to the right of me. Well, I've half a mind to hurt you, he cries, but I don't want the world and his wife to see. And he's dragged that girl outside with his arms around her. There's a yellow sign where they found her. 'Cause there was some other man she'd hit on, now she's barely alive. What a secret to try and sit on, one you know you shouldn't have to hide. Well, it's a year to the day since they put him away. Yeah, he's down for a 10 stretch at best. And she goes every week just to hear her lover speak. But there's the one thing he can't get off his chest. And then she forced his hand, showed him a letter. She said, I hope you sent my love when you met her. 'Cause there was some other girl he'd hit on. Yeah, he's as guilty as sin. What a secret to try and sit on when you've nothing you can keep it in. And if ever they meet, when he's back on the street, who knows if the calf will still be there? And will she still believe in that sinner's reprieve? That in love as in war that all is fair. If all he's on is his best behaviour and she's holding her tongue, they can clear up the bad blood later. For now they'll sit and watch it run. For now they'll sit and watch it run. There we go, thank you. It's called Yellow Sign, and the cafe mentioned in that song, it used to be next to Cafe Otto on Ashwin Street in London. Some of you may know it. It's now a hipster hotspot, but it used to be pretty rough 10 years ago when I first was a London inhabitant. And yeah, the cafe isn't there anymore. So there we go. So while we're staying in London, while we're in London, we'll stay there, I should say. Stood on my headphone cord. Posh. So this one is called Grenfell Rd. Stunned and shattered, how do we move on? Where will we end up? Now we have no home. Now we have no home. A promise broken, months have come and gone. So where will we end up? Now we have no home. Now we have no home. 'Cause it seems at best we've been left for dead, sleeping four abreast in this hotel bed. Come on, look at us. It's not good enough just to bow your head. More than ashes fell on Grenfell Road, and it's no use to say we told you so, but yes, we told you so. Thank you. So Home Waters, the album, is kind of an album about, I guess, a search for a sense of belonging in unsettling times. And I've been on a personal note, I've moved from London to Sheffield in the past few years, and brought some changes in my life, and then also more widely, obviously, on the bigger scale, there's been a hell of a lot going on in the world. And so I guess, as normal for me, songs are about kind of trying to make sense of what's going on, personally and in the wider world, But this one is the jolly, happy, the kind of emotional kind of core of the record, I guess. And it's kind of about the fact that it's the people that matter to us that ultimately give us that sense of belonging, I think, Oh, soppy, wasn't it? This is called She Brings Me Home. Standing room on the London train, stag doos jostle and toddlers wail, but a spare key chimes with my pocket change, and I'm almost there. It can't be far, just a few more miles, past long faces and cold turnstiles into open arms and the widest smile. I'm almost there. Somehow she knows the way to bring me home. She grounds me like the last chord of a song. She's the one who brings me home. Is she waiting by her front door, falling out of the dress she wore when we cracked her headboard the week before? I'm almost there. Somehow she knows the way to bring me home. She grounds me like the last chord of a song. She's the one who brings me home. Tried and tried without success to find a place I can come to rest. When she lays her head down here on my chest, I'm almost there. Somehow she knows the way to bring me home. She grounds me like the last chord of a song. Somehow she knows the way to bring me home. She grounds me like the last chord of a song. She's the one who brings me home. She brings me home. So I'll play you another request now. This one's for Ashlyn. Thanks, Ashlyn. Ashlyn's my agent. over at Fancourt Music. Agents have had a hard time recently, as well as artists, as you can imagine, having to book and then rebook shows and all that kind of stuff. Just a reminder, folks, if you've just joined us, this is a kind of pay-as-you-feel gig, but if you do feel, then there's a link. If you're on YouTube, there's a link down here, a PayPal link that you can donate your choice of ticket fee. You can also buy the record, Home Waters. And on Facebook, the link should be around there somewhere as well. It's paypal.me/Sam Carter Music for donations, or samcarter.bandcamp.com to buy the record. This was a song that I wrote for two shape note singers. Two people that met singing together, singing this style of music. So this is called Our Kind of Harmony. You floored me from across the square with a high note soaring out into the air. 'Cause I've been holding on to hear a voice like yours so long. You sound so good to me, you're singing my kind of harmony. So I say hello and hold your gaze. You speak and it resonates with me for days. And now I'm wondering if you and I could start to sing, and the two parts come to be our kind of harmony. None of that throwaway 3-minute stuff. This is holy hymnody, sacred and simple and more than enough in the here and now, you and me, and our kind of harmony. And so we cease to sing alone, south of the river where we'll make a home. So when you're tiring and the city seems a tuneless thing, come on home to me and our kind of harmony. And in the silent early evening light, I know what's coming and I know it's right. The Song of Solomon's got nothing on us when we get it on it. Feels so good to me, our kind of harmony. And if in our closeness we clash for a time as we sound in sympathy, we'll stick it out till the two of us bind into one new melody, our kind of harmony. Thank you very much. Back to some new album stuff now. This is a song that I wrote about sleep. I read this really great book called Why We Sleep by a guy called Matthew Walker. Maybe you've read it. It's fascinating. He's a sleep boffin. So while I was reading that, I got really inspired, and I decided to write this ode to sleep. Yeah, so this is called Slow Waves. Come nestle into darkness, breathe the hidden into view, and in the wake of wakefulness let the wonders of the night come through. Slow waves will take you under, dive deep into the blue. Within your head is the ocean bed where the wonders of the night come through, where the wonders of the night come through. Slow waves will wash you out to sea. Slow waves will bring you back to me. I'm yet to leave the shoreline, but moonrise will soon be due. With time to spare, I'll meet you there where the wonders of the night come through. Slow waves will lift my pillow, and the tide will carry me to you, and we'll swim and drift and dream my love till the wonders of the night come through, till the wonders of the night come through. Slow waves will wash you out to sea. Slow waves will bring you back to me. Slow waves will wash you out to sea. Slow waves will bring you back to me. Slow waves. Thank you. What's next? So I'll play the next track on Home Waters now. The one in between, the one I've just played and the one I'm about to play is a string instrumental, which is the only track, I guess, on the album you're not going to hear tonight, and it's called The Waters Meet. This one, it's kind of a song about another big big thing going on at the moment, and something of a rallying cry and a tip of the hat to people who are out there doing something about climate change. This is called Hold Back the Storm. Flood sirens roar and rip through the quiet life. Sandbag the doors and brace for the rising tide. But if, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll save the yet unborn. If, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll hold back the storm. Out in the street, loud hailers rouse the crowd. They cry, we're in deep, but nothing will drown us out. If, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll save the yet unborn. If, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll hold back the storm. It's a brave new dawn, it's only just begun, as the earth spins on in spite of all we've done. But if, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll save the yet unborn. If, like the rising tide, we rise in time, we'll hold back the storm. We'll hold back the storm. Hold back the storm. Hey, hello everybody out there, just looking at your, seeing some action on the YouTube sphere. You there on Facebook? I just have to trust that you are. So I'm going to do another request now. This one is for Scott. Hi Scott, thanks for the request. And Scott has requested, this is kind of like the Troggle Humper that the BFG has. You know, he keeps it away and it's like, oh no, that's the one they saved for the Giants or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is it's a heavy song, and it's a song that I wrote for a friend of mine, and it's a true story, yeah, I'm going to play it tonight. I don't play it all that often, but it's from my first EP, which was called Here in the Ground, which came out way back in 2009. Do you remember that, people? 2009? It was a different looking world in 2009, wasn't it? I was looking different in 2009. We all were. This is called Next of Kin. What's a young man to do? What's a young man to do? Both parents died, you're 25. No one to go crying to. No one to go crying to. How will it all be fine? How will it all be fine? Your friends, they tell you all the time. I'm sorry those friends are lying. How cruel are those friends to lie? Is there a right way to take bad news? Is there a right way to break bad news? Take yourself out alone. Take yourself out alone and find some view that you can own. And don't ever let it go. Don't ever let it go. Is there a right way to break bad news? Is there a right way to take bad news? Thank you very much. Right. It's time for the hits, folks. The chart-topping bangers. I played this one on the telly, this next one. So I normally get people to sing along with this one, so you'll just have to kind of all sing at a lag time of your choice. They call it a canon in musical terms. You can tell yourself anything you like. Dreams are made of money. From your mortgage down to your kid's first bike, dreams are made of money. When you're in the red and you long for black, dreams are made of money. When your head's full of worry as you hit the sack, dreams are made of money. You singing out there? Well, here's the rainy day we've been spending for, 'cause dreams are made of money. Now we've blown the load and we still need more. Dreams are made of money. And we're bailing out as the markets crash. Dreams are made of money. Well, we're strapped to a parachute that's made of cash. Dreams are made of money. Condemned, condemned, you can hear the cry. Dreams are made of money. While the placards wave and the banners fly, dreams are made of money. And we're bailing out as the dreams are made of money. If you're broke and you know it, wave your P45. Dreams are made of money. Sing along this bit. You can tell yourself anything you like, from your mortgage down to your kid's first bite. When you're in the red and you long for black, dreams are made of money. When your head's full of worry as you hit the sack, dreams are made of money. Dreams are made of money. Good singing. Very well done. Okay, another request time. Actually, I might have a beer. Is it all right if I have a beer? Yeah? Is it all right? You all right with that? Yeah, good. Oh, some product placement, I suppose. This is from our local brewery, Abbeydale Brewery. Voyager IPA, highly recommended. Oh. Well earned, I'd say. Don't think you're supposed to say that yourself, but I did. So. Okay. Cheers. I hope you're all doing well out there. This is bonkers, isn't it? This is a bonkers time we're going through, and yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. I'm going to play another request now. This one's for Bryony. Thanks for the request, Bryony. Oh, I've got a headphone issue. Da-da-da. Okay, we never made it to the lakes. Now that I don't see you, it isn't the things we did I'll miss. It's the things we didn't do before it came to this. So I'll say it for all the difference that it makes. It's a shame we never made it to the lakes. Sure, there were day trips, walks in the woods and on the downs, weekends in cities and little market towns, but somehow we just couldn't raise the stakes. It's a shame we never made it to the lakes. Over the Seven Sisters and out to the sea at Beachy Head, the day the rain just missed us and we showered in the sunlight instead. It's a memory that outshines our mistakes. Still it's a shame we never made it to the lakes. One regret in all the years I spent with you. One regret that you're not here to see this view, to see this view, to see this view. So I'm standing here reeling on the edge of Windermere, and I can't believe how much I wish you were here. But in the end we didn't quite have what it takes. It's a shame we didn't make it. It's a shame we never made it to the lakes. Thank you. It irks me that I didn't manage a cakes verse in that one, just to let you know, if you ever wondered, I just couldn't get it together, So the competition, see if you can write one. The second to last line needs to end in cakes. See what you can do. Yeah, okay, so... you might know this one. My name it is Jackal, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. My name it is Jackal, chimney sweep. My name it is Jack Hall, and I've robbed both great and small, and my neck shall pay for all when I die, and my neck shall pay for all when I die. All on the King's Highway, night and day, night and day. All on the King's Highway, night and day. All on the King's Highway, I've robbed lords and ladies gay, and my neck shall pay for all when I die, and my neck shall pay for all when I die. I've £100 in store, that's no joke, that's no joke. I've £100 in store, that's no joke. I've £100 in store, and I'll rob for hundreds more, and my neck shall pay for all when I die, and my neck shall pay for all when I die. At the trial they told me, you shall die, you shall die. At the trial they told me, you shall die. And they flung me into jail, where I'll drink no more strong ale, and my neck shall pay for all when I die. They drove me up Tyburn Hill in a cart, in a cart. They drove me up Tyburn Hill in a cart. They drove me up Tyburn Hill, that's where I made my will. The best of friends must part, fare ye well, fare ye well. The best of friends must part, fare ye well. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, and the hangman fixed the rope. said I, coming down, coming down. Ne'er a word said I, coming down, coming down. Oh, ne'er a word said I, coming down. Is that crow? Okay, just got a couple more for you now, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. So there's a couple more tunes from the new album that I want to play you before I go. So this next one is this is called Surprise View. This is a place in the Peak District, a very beautiful place in the Peak District near Sheffield, where I now reside. And yeah, I just the story behind this song is kind of that I made up a story. But a few people close to me had lost significant people to them in recent times, and the idea of how to deal with that and how people deal with it was just floating around in my mind, and I was really kind of feeling it, and I thought about the idea of how it really, it seems really important to have a place to remember somebody in, to kind of locate them in even when they're not around anymore. So so this is a story of a guy who has lost his wife, but they were both avid walkers, and Surprise View was their place, the place where they'd go again and again to kind of get perspective and go walking and, go and look out over the beautiful Hope Valley. This is called Surprise View. On Surprise View, on a clear day, when the sky opens wide, I can almost hear a breathing by my side. So I come here every summer, and I walk on till I stand where we'd lay down in the heather, where I asked for her hand, and it's how I'll always see her, in a pair of walking boots, soaking in the morning sun, up on Surprise View. Now her old boots line the hallway, gathering dust, laces loose, in the same place since the day she heard the news. I was shaking and the sunrise was the last thing on my mind, but she asked me if I'd drive her to Surprise View one last time, and it's how I'll always see her, in a pair of walking boots, soaking in the morning sun, up on Surprise View. As the sun sinks and I'm leaving, I think back to those days. Though she's gone now, she's not missing, 'cause I know where she stays. Thank you very much. It's called Surprise View. Right, I'm going to leave you with this next one, folks. Thanks so much for listening and tuning in. My first kind of foray into live streaming, and I think it's been quite fun. I'm looking forward to getting out there and playing for you all in real life again, though, I have to say. So just a reminder, this is a pay-as-you-feel gig. If you do feel moved to do so, there is a PayPal donation link floating around somewhere. You can give your choice of entry fee, and you can also support just by buying the record. So if you go to Bandcamp today, any orders that I get by the end of today, I'll sign. They can be signed copies, and Bandcamp are waiving their fees today, so your money is going directly to helping me to make another record again in the future. So thanks very much for listening. I'll leave you with this. This is called Ships in the Night. And I hope to see you all again IRL very soon. Cheers, take care. It's good to see you, old friend. We're like ships in the night since I moved away, and now finally the stars have aligned. Let's not leave it so long next time. You've changed again, my old friend. Your two sons have grown, you've a place of your own with a garden to watch the boys climb. Let's not leave it so long next time. Drunk on the bypass, 2:45, belting out Cinnamon Girl. We sang so loud that I almost believed we had all the time in the world. Last glass, my old friend, and the evening is done, and I've got to run, but whatever's to come down the line. Let's not leave it so long next time. 2:45, belting out Cinnamon Girl. We sang so loud that I almost believed we had all the time in the world. Last glass, my old friend. The evening is done and I've got to run, but whatever's to come down the line, let's not leave it so long. Let's not leave it so long next time. Woo! Encore. Who's saying that? No, it's you. Oh. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Take care of yourselves, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Take care. Bye.